Welcome to this week's edition of the Dakota Angler 2-Minute Fishing Report. Well, this past week the weather has definitely been more summerish, if you know what I mean. The temperatures have been back up into the 80s, and they even had some thunderstorm activity early in the morning and into the early afternoon hours, but by mid-afternoon and into the evening hours, the weather was quite nice, and that definitely allowed a lot of people to hit the water, especially this weekend. People need to remember that the water temperatures jump back up there again, back into the mid-70s in some locations. And so that definitely has affected the bite. But the people that went out this past weekend and put in their time came away with some nice fish. The lakes up in the northeastern part of the state that produce walleyes included Bitter. That seems to be the main lake of choice right now, where a lot of people are heading to. Other lakes included Waubay, Opitz, Hazelton, Long, a few being caught there, as well as Goose, Big Stone, Indian Springs, and then also North Rush. Down in the southeastern part of the state, the lakes that produced walleyes this past week included Dry Lake by Willow Lake, Thompson, a few being caught at Ponset, as well as Whitewood, Sinai, 81 Ponds, North Island, Madison, and then also Vermilion. Now, how are people catching the walleyes? Really nothing has changed over the past couple of weeks. A lot of people are looking for those active fish, as we talked about last week in Todd's Tackle Tips, by trolling. Using the crankbaits, mainly the Salmo Hornets seem to be the crankbait of choice right now. A lot of people now on the Missouri River are starting to switch over to more of a stick bait like the Reaper or the Berkeley hit sticks have been working well in some locations. Other people are using bottom bouncers with crawlers and slow death and having some success. More and more people now are snap jigging, and that seems to be, again, the presentation that are catching some of the larger fish on area lakes. And again, as far as the lure of choice, it's personal preference, but a lot of jigging wraps being sold right now. So again, just keep that in mind over the next couple of weeks. As far as the perch bite is concerned, or the panfish bite, the lakes that were producing perch have continued to do so. The main story has been Big Stone. Everyone seems to be going up there right now, catching quite a few perch. Nothing real big, but if you're looking for looking for a lake that's got a lot of activity, that's the place you want to go to. Other lakes included Pickerel, Waubay, Kempeska, Dry Lake by Willow Lake, also Thompson, a few being caught at Whitewood, as well as Madison, 81 Ponds, Sinai, and a few being caught at Ponset. The other story up in Big Stone has been the large bluegills, the proud angler bluegills that are being caught out of there. And again, if you're looking for a place to take a family, that's the place you want to go. Other lakes that produce nice bluegills included the Iowa Great Lakes, as well as Pahoja. Now, what are they doing to catch the perch? Again, nothing real fancy, just a lot of jigs underneath bobbers, or also a lot of people are using, let's say, drop chain lures like the Pilkey or the Haley. They've also worked well, but tipped with wax worms, maggots, or even small pieces of crawler have worked. In this week's edition of Todd's Tackle Tips, we're going to talk about two subjects. One of them we're going to finish up from last week, and the second we're going to talk about something relatively new. But as far as last week is concerned, a lot of people were asking me, how do you get that weather forecast that we were talking about? How do you determine what direction the wind is going to blow? All you have to do is go to weather.gov, not weather.com. That is the Weather Channel, but weather.gov is the National Weather Service website. All you have to do is click on the location that you're looking for, and you're going to get that detailed 7-day forecast that you're interested in. So again, weather.gov. And there's a link off our own website at dakotaangler.com. The second thing we're going to talk about is the Dakota Angler Ice Institute, November 8th through the 10th at the Sioux Falls Arena and Convention Center. Folks, this is the place that you're going to want to be. If you're interested in great prices and great promotions, you're going to want to be at the Sioux Falls Arena Convention Center, November 8th through the 10th. Make sure you invite all your family and friends, because it's an event that you're not going to want to miss. Over 120 vendors are going to be on hand. They're going to be talking about ice fishing. So, hopefully we'll have a little bit colder weather, if you know what I mean, than what we had last year. But if you're interested in electronics, we'll have them, the shacks, augers, you name it. Some unbelievable promotions that we've never seen before at the Ice Institute or at any other show at all. If you're looking for a Lowrance Eagle Eye, which has gotten really the talk of the industry right now, they're going to have some great promotions on that, as well as, again, we're kind of known as the show that if you want to buy a Garmin Live Scope, that's the place you want to be, the Ice Institute, November 8th through the 10th. As far as speakers are concerned, well, we're proud to announce that we're going to have a couple of gentlemen from Crappie Chronicles from the YouTube channel. Also, someone that's never been here before, James Holst, will be here talking about Norsk batteries. So again, mark your calendars. Matt Johnson will also be here from Clam with our ice team. as well as other surprises, other guest speakers. So again, we're not done with making announcements. So stay tuned to upcoming announcements right here on our social media channels. But again, November 8th through the 10th. Also, I want to make mention that we're going to have a veteran appreciation on November 10th, the day before Veterans Day. So again, we're going to have a special drawing and promotion for all veterans on November 10th. So if you're a veteran, make sure you show up at the Institute November 10th. So again, if you're interested in more information about the ICE Institute, or if you want to be a vendor, feel free to give us a call at 605-336-9132. We'll see you there. And now it's time to take a look at a few photos that you sent in to me this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report, all you have to do is send it to me, and you can do so by sending it to Todd@DakotaAngler.com. And as we speak, the new DakotaAngler.com is being launched this week. So again, hopefully you can take a look at it and find out how it has changed. We've made the shopping experience a little bit easier for all of you, and we appreciate your patience. But again, if you have any questions, we can help you order anything online. Don't hesitate to give us a call at 605-336-9132. Well, folks, that's this week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report. For Dakota Angler, I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on! We'll see you next week, and again, thanks for watching. We greatly appreciate it. Stay healthy, and always stay safe.